What's up, dudes and dudettes of the internet? My name's Scythe, and we are back again for some more Trove. PS4, ow, I just poked my eyeball. How y'all doing today, folks? Hope you're doing fantastic, wonderful. Hello, random people, and I hope this video makes your day even better, everybody. I know it's been a while since we ended up actually having not only a console episode in general, but a PS4 episode. Like, sorry about that, folks. I've been extremely busy. I've kind of been talking about it a lot in my PC series, because I kind of had a little bit more episodes with all of that going on than the console versions, but hope you're all doing great, everybody, and I hope that you're all, just gonna be as excited as I am for all of the craziness that's actually going on with this game, folks. Like, seriously, for those of you, if there's an odd chance that any of you folks are actually the people that have come around, played this game for a month or two, and you're done with it, I can understand that this game just gets old like that. You're kind of moving on to something that actually has a little bit more content. Even myself included, I love this game to death. I do, and I've been playing it for years, and I plan to just keep on playing it. But there's a difference between recording it and playing it. You know what I mean? So it's like, for example, I don't know whether or not I would have kept playing this game as long as I have without having a great positive community like all you fine beautiful people on the videos and stuff like that, because the game itself, I can fully acknowledge, it gets old, man. It really, really does. And there's some really exciting stuff that's actually coming around the corner, though. That's kind of the whole point that I'm trying to get at. We've actually got a new lead developer on the team with this game. Previously it was Avram, now it's actually moved on to some other guy. I didn't actually memorize his name or anything just yet, but they've already started talking about some insane things that they're going to be adding to this game, right? And before we get into any of that, folks, I am going to say that we're going to be giving away 5 streamer dream boxes, and I double checked, and I do actually still have a couple extra neon dragon codes, so we're going to give away one of those to you fine beautiful people, and then I'll give away my last code on the next Xbox episode. So what that means is you just gotta like the video, that's all that I ask, and then leave a comment in the comment section down below so that I can grab your YouTube handle, tell you, hey dude, you won, send you a message, and then you're going to end up either winning a streamer dream box, which is going to give you one of the random streamer allies, wings, or a mount, or you can win the Neon Dragon, which is going to be a one-shoe-fits-all code that's going to automatically give you the maximum Neon Dragon. So good luck with that. Now, as far as the development of this game and all the craziness that's going on, that's really, really exciting. They're finally talking about some of the stuff that we, the people, have been asking about for a very, very long time. I don't want to sound arrogant when I try to say that I've had suggestions like this that I've talked about on the Trove forums years ago, because I'm sure that the devs either never even saw any of those posts or just, got it generally as a suggestion from the community and stuff like that, right? But subclasses are apparently going to be a thing. That's what they're going to be working on, where you're going to actually level up a different character so that you can actually, I guess, I don't know. They haven't really talked about it in too much detail just yet, but it's something like, it's going to be like a proper subclass. So instead of doing something with another empowered gem, where it's going to end up changing one of your abilities, you're actually going to be able to have a character that's going to kind of merge two together or something to that effect. Either way, it's going to give us new abilities to actually grind towards. So very, very exciting about that. Like, the only thing that I was generally watching out for was them finally talking about some major club updates. And this, I know for a fact, I ended up talking about a very long time ago, in a lot of ways, very specifically during streams and stuff. That's why I don't think that the devs actually took this idea or anything. It's mostly like from the community, because I know that this was an idea that I talked about with a lot of you fine beautiful people in the community, kind of back and forth thing, where clubs are going to actually have a ranking system, proper levels within the club, and actual better, like more ranks and more club control in general. Hopefully a world ban. I'm not saying that they've confirmed that, but hopefully that's coming around the corner. But most of all, I like the idea that your club will actually feel like you're progressing by having more members, and hopefully it's going to incentivize players to actually be more active in the community and in the game, because as of right now, like even the clubs and stuff in this game are great. They really, really are, but no more than just being, it's no more than joining like a big chat room, isn't it? You know? And what I always wanted to see in this game was, first of all, a proper guild bank where players could actually contribute to the guild. They could pop stuff into a chest that's a one-way chest where they couldn't take stuff out of it, they could only put into it. And it would actually be like a bank that the other officers or potentially even only the leader could end up actually interacting with. You know, that would make things so much easier for myself because of the, you know, get out of there, you idiot. Because that's the thing, is it's like, with the fan interaction, for example, you know, it's like, I love interacting with you guys and gals. I really do. And I love the fact that so many of you want to actually, you know, like donate stuff so that you can, and not only so that you can end up getting shout outs, but also just to be helpful. And with that, that's kind of one of the things that I guess I'm getting at here, is that it's become so crazy and so difficult for me to keep up with all of that stuff, you know, like even if I'm trying to log into the game and get a bunch of supplies from fans, I gotta specifically try and log on during prime hours, first of all, and then also gotta go out of my personal, like, take my own personal time to stand around and accept donations. Now, I'm not trying to say like, oh, boo-hoo, woe is me, Mr. Too Popular YouTuber, or anything like that. No. I am extremely grateful and lucky for the contributions that all of you fine, beautiful people do throw me. But, you know, that's kind of one of the many reasons why I ended up actually leaving the PS4 club, was just because it got to be too much. You know, I couldn't manage it all. And the other officers and just everything that was going on, it was just too much for me to manage that on top of the booming Xbox community and the PC community, you know? So it kind of took a step back from that, and I know I didn't really elaborate that much on why I ended up actually leaving the club and stuff like that, but I think very, very soon we're going to be starting a new club world. I don't know what I'm going to actually do with that. It's going to be a very, very slow to start because I don't have anybody that I would make an officer. I'm not going to accept any of the officers from the previous club. This is going to be a whole new experience from the ground up. And unfortunately, you know, there was a couple things that ended up going awry with the PS4 club community as soon as I left. Sorry about that, folks. I did not see that coming. But all of the Trove development stuff that's actually coming around the corner has me very, very excited, and especially all of the stuff that they're going to be adding to the club worlds, because I'm really hoping it's going to be something that's going to make club management a lot easier for somebody like myself that's dealing with clubs at maximum capacity on each of the versions of Trove. Once upon a time, folks, and I could still get away with doing this right now, I just don't want to because that was insane. On the PC version of Trove, I actually had 5 different clubs. This was back when Trove ended up launching on Steam, right? I had 5 different clubs to the max filled capacity, and I had different officers in each of the clubs, which of course I didn't really know what to look for, so there was lots of griefing and stuff that I didn't know how to manage at the time, and then just interacting with the community, I just couldn't keep up, you know, and that's kind of where I took that experience to heart over all this time, and that's why, like, when push came to shove with the PS4 club, it was like, I can't, no bueno, you know, can't do this anymore, right? But anyways, I don't mean to digress about any of that stuff. I'm just saying that I really hope that they end up actually improving upon the clubs to the point where it's actually something that not only myself, but a lot of other popular clubs out there can actually manage, you know? But the one thing that I'm not sure about is how would donations work? If they did hypothetically end up actually adding that proper guild bank, let's call it, I wouldn't know how you would actually get names from people that actually ended up donating. Now, technically speaking, I'm sure what you could do just because that's how this game is coded, is you could actually use the club log to see who ended up actually putting items into that specific chest. If that chest is even going to be a thing. You know, who knows whether a guild bank is actually going to be something that they'll put into this game. I'm just saying and speculating here because they have talked about improvements that they want to make on it. Most of all, I'm just hoping for a world ban because that's the biggest one, isn't it? You know? But with that, yeah, I don't know how that would end up working for getting people's usernames for donations and stuff. Now, that's the thing too that ended up happening with older versions of Trove. You know, kind of whenever Trove would end up having a big spike in popularity, of course it means that my channel has a big spike in popularity. Things are slowing down right now for sure because Trove's losing popularity, as well as it just being that time of year. You know, this is that time of year. If you didn't check out my video talking about the YouTube apocalypse, right, like my PC episode, I would recommend that you check it out because otherwise I'm not going to get into it today, but this is just that time where YouTube in general doesn't really get nearly as many views, you know, and I kind of also chalk that up to the fact that Trove is losing popularity. So I'm really hoping that they can pump out these updates in a relatively quick fashion. And then also, just before we call it for today, folks, I kind of was saving this for the end of the episode, but I do want to mention that the next big update that they're talking about, if you didn't already check out my PC episode, I will of course re-mention this in the Xbox episode as well, because I know some of you only exclusively watch one of the Trove series, but the big PC update that's going to, like the big update that's going to actually sync up the PlayStation, Xbox versions of Trove with the PC version, not playing together. It's not cross-platform or anything like that. That's still just kind of a rumor that's going on. Whoopsie daisy. But they're gonna be having the next big update coming to the consoles is gonna be the one that's gonna add the Dino Tamer and all of the content that the PC version has right now. So get hyped, folks, because seriously, that's absolutely awesome. You know, they've got so much more that you can end up actually doing. Even if there's not that much new content to actually do, you're still just wandering around grinding gems and stuff like that for sure. But at least, you know, you got the Chaos Crafter and stuff like that, and the marketplace is a little bit more pay to win and different and stuff. You know, it kind of rounds out the game. I can understand the direction of it all in the long scheme of things. But yeah, that's going to be the big update that's coming to the console. And then after that is going to be that big expansion Shadow Tower update. So thankfully, they've started to... it seems like they're starting to actually take the development of this game seriously, because up to this point, I mean, I'm only a player, but it felt like they just were trying to cash in and get as much money from their community as possible, rather than actually listening to the community and developing things that the community has been asking for a very, very long time. So it's really, really cool that it seems like that's what they're going to end up actually doing from this point on. And also, as a special little surprise, we're going to be starting the new club world, so let me try and come up with a name here. Now, I hope this is going to end up working, but this is kind of an inside joke. If you don't already know, just no, stop is just kind of a thing that we regularly say. So let's see if it actually ends up working. Yay, the club world actually works. Now, I'm going to say, folks, I'm going to say it right here. Well, you know, very, very cool. We actually have like a club world going on again. It's going to be a very, very slow process, y'all, because I'm going to have to be inviting people myself manually for a bit until some people separate themselves from the crowd, that I can actually get some officers, and then we can end up inviting more and more people. But either way, it's going to be a very slow process to actually getting this club to be as grand as it was in the early times, you know, but still, you know, it's kind of like my, okay, here you go, everybody. I'm excited about all this new stuff coming around the corner, and I'm hoping that I can have a little bit more time to actually play Trove, because otherwise I've been super duper busy with lots of stuff behind the scenes. Anyways, let's open up all of these chests right here. There we go. We ended up at least getting one stellar, so that's not bad. I do want to see... Good. We actually needed an air gem, so is this one going to be perfect? No. Maximum health. That's great. What about this one? Critical and magic. Okay. Why not? Let's just take it just because at least it's more power rank. Well, anyways, thanks so much for watching, everybody. This video has gone on long enough. Hope that you have a fantastic day, Sayonara, and stay epic.